Top of the morning, bass heads, and anyone who is able to join this morning for the study hall. This morning, we're going to do 777-9311, Morris Day and the Time. Morris Day and the Time. Good morning. When you come in, go and hit that like button, and also let me know where you're watching from right off the bat, just to take care of some housekeeping. The software that I use in order to get stems, isolate stems, and break these bass lines down is called Songmaster Pro. I use the Pro version of Songmaster because it allows you to get charts as well. Songmaster, most of the same functionality, but not charts. That is linked below this live stream. You can see the interface on the screen behind me, but that will be the software that's running. All right. For copyright purposes, we're going to take out things. Oh, I see that there's also a link to it right there where you can pick up a copy on your own. For copyright purposes, we'll stick to the drums, the bass. Every now and again, we'll hear a little bit of the vocals, but without further ado, that's what we're going to get into. I'm also, just before we get started, obviously playing a 5-string bass. This is the Altilier Z M265. Ignore the B string. All right? We're not going to touch this B string at all. The other strings are just the same. All right? I know that sometimes folks get distracted or whatever by the B string. Let me turn this light on. See if we can illuminate things just a little bit. There. That's bright. All right. This groove is one of those grooves that's going to tighten up that thumb. For real, for real. So we were thumping from the B to C sharp. We're playing a C sharp minor groove. We're going to go hammer on, thump on that E. Then we're going to pluck the octave B. Let me do that again. It's harder to do it slow. And sometimes you have to, just repeat. Sliding from F sharp to G sharp. The whole groove, which happens through the entire tune, when I think about the terms thumping and plucking versus slapping, to me, there is a difference. You can fight me on this in the comments if you want, but I think that there's a difference between slapping and thumping and plucking. Thumping, in my opinion, is more of a supportive type of a deal. It's my first time trying to go live on Instagram, and I as well, and I don't know if I'm on or not. But to me, I guess I am on. In my opinion, I think that thumping and plucking is more supportive, and slapping is more akin to what Flea does when a whole line is just... Anyway, let's play the drums. Let's play the. Don't let me get philosophical here. Fight with me in the comments if you want. This drum track may even get us flagged, but we'll see because the drums are so, unique. It's not just a standard drum beat. Bring in the didn't have the loop point set right. Now, I'm not thumping hard. I feel like you got to kind of let the bass do the work as well. So I'm not thumping hard at all. Once again, B to C sharp. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. What beat is this starting? 1 E N. 1 E. And then that's that slide there with the pinky. Let's go and listen to the bass. Let's listen to the bass as much as we can hear. It's really hard to hear in this particular recording. Let's see. It's really hard. It's really hard to hear in this particular recording. So I apologize about that, but we'll just have to work with what we got. As a matter of fact, I want to take a look at something real quick. The power of the internet. Prince 777-9311 live. Oh, here's something that I wasn't hip to. I know you can't see it. I'm gonna show it to you in a second.
Is Morris Day out there? Where is he at?
This is First Avenue.
Their managers, who are our managers, said that they want to play. I want them to play.
There's no video here. I'm gonna have to watch that later. That's Prince in the time at First Avenue, obviously in the 80s. I'm not gonna waste too much time. I was gonna find a video of Prince playing that on bass, but we'll save that for another time. So once again, if you just join in. All right, there's the line. If you're watching, if you're coming in right now, you can check out the replay. But you want to repeat that. This is one of those things you could sit down and watch a movie if you were. You know what I mean? Repeat it. Let's go on and move to the bridge. Again, I'm using Songmaster Pro. You can see it on the screen behind me. It is the learning and practicing musician's assistant tool made for musicians by musicians. One of the best things cooking out there. Let's get to that bridge. Let's find that bridge. Ain't nothing worse than rejection. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That there's a synth, so you got bass and synth. When I was younger, I would play. That's what I would play, but that's not actually what the bass is doing. And that synth line is doing that part. You dig? Let's go on and find this bridge.
Ain't nothing worse than rejection. Feel a little better if you slap my face.
What a good bridge. Holy moly, what a good bridge. So we're going to go here. First chord is going to be F sharp minor. And I'll show you how I interpret. Everything that I do is like an interpretation. Is how I interpret it, how I'm gonna play it. You know what I mean? How I have played it. The chords are right, the notes are right, but I'm not gonna sound like Prince or Terry Lewis, and neither are you. Does that make sense? So, disclaimer. Got to remember. I did a tutorial on this years ago. About 5 years ago. And I'm trying to remember how I did it. Bo-do-bo-bump. Bo-do-bump-bump-bump. F sharp. So basically walking up from, if we're F sharp minor there, which is the 4 of C sharp minor. Root, major second, minor third to the 4th. Put some drums in there. And then we're back into the groove. Back on that C sharp minor. tell you, it's almost harder to slow the thing down and like talk about it than it is to actually play it. Let me turn the loop section off, and I'll play the whole thing. We'll just listen to it real quick. I'm hearing that open E now, which I hadn't heard before. So F sharp, A G sharp, A, B. Ain't nothing worse than rejection.
Ain't nothing worse than rejection. Feel a little better if you slap my face. Hey, what's your phone number? Can't you see the agony I'm going through? Baby, what's your phone number? Girl, it's getting hard, baby. Won't you let me love you, 777
Let's do that again. I don't feel good about that. Let's do that again.
Ain't nothing worse than rejection. Feel a little better if you slap my face. Hey, what's your phone number? Can't you
So only two parts of the song. Everything else is just groove. Everything else is just straight up. The key for this, like a lot of that stuff, is flexibility in the wrist. But my actions are light. What's up, Kevin? And to that, this is the Atelier Z M265. This is a custom version. Ash body, maple neck, Bartolini preamp, Atelier Z pickups. You could pluck but I think it's better to those first notes, thump them all. Plucking that B, sometimes that's going to come out as a dead G, right? A dead note. But here's a groove that's an example of the feel and the rhythm definitely being more important than the notes. Take that, you know. So let's go back to the beginning here. We'll get in a little bit of trouble. This is like one of the best drum grooves ever in the history of drum grooves. Now, I'm going to tell you something else about what I like to do with Songmaster to work on time. I'm going to take the drums out and just have the vocals, right? I could put on a metronome. I'm not going to do that. I could do that, but where does this vocal start? Right here.
Baby, what's your phone number? I know I'm kind of fast, but I hate to waste time. Baby, what's your phone number? Girl, I have to ask, cause you're so fine. 777-9311. I wanna spend the night with you if that's alright. 777-9311. Ooh, baby, please can I come tonight? Baby, what's your phone number? How can you be reached on a lonely night? Baby, what's your phone number? How can I get into you when I feel it right? 777-9311. I wanna spend the night with you if that's alright. 777-9311. Oh, baby, please can I come tonight? Just baby. Ain't nothing worse than rejection. Feel a little better if you slap my face. Hey, what's your...
So what am I doing to stay on? Once I get locked in with the vocal is the vocal the time I'm the vocal is guiding me, right? So that, and I'm feeling the time in my body, not the time. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what the kids say, right? They say pause. But I'm acknowledging this somewhere in my full being. But anyway, there is 777-9311, as I understand it, a great example of what I consider thumping and plucking. Great example. If you have any requests, you can leave them in the comments of this video. You can support the channel by clicking on any of the links below this video or in the description or anything like that. If you have requests, super chats along with those requests, or I got a Venmo link down there. Those requests get priority. Requests from members get priority. So if there's a song that you've been like, man, I really want to know how this goes, let me know. Let me know if you want to do some P bassing too and get more into some Pino stuff, particularly Pino's work with D'Angelo. As always, friends, it ain't rocket science, it's pocket science. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.